Are live. Hi everyone, this is Karen for One Holistic Community. Welcome to Creating Space. Today we are with Juana Marie Umali. Hi. Yan. Hi
Hi, good
Juana.
evening,
How are
everyone.
you?
It's me again.
Thank you for being here. Today we're going to talk about how foundation shook your reality. Paka-orient naman sila.
Yeah, thanks,
What is
Karen,
the
for having
foundation?
me.
Of
Well, for
course.
me, um, no further explanation, but the definition of the foundation for me is that it breaks down the foundation that you have since birth. So it's gonna change your reality.
Alam mo what I noticed? Right after the foundation, kasi 'di ba, 7 days kayo magkakasama. Foundation is one of the core classes, one of the advanced classes of Access Consciousness. And we did foundation with Junaline recently, just February. And we did like right after foundation, we had like 3 day body class. So we were together for 7 days. But right after that, si Juana didn't want to stop. Like we're supposed to finish at day 7. Day 8, she was able to organize another event, and she was able to enroll like 8 people to the event. And the event is not cheap. That event is like $300. And it was like, oh my gosh, you're immediately like right after the foundation, you immediately practice what you learned. Can you tell us the background behind that? Because Zunilin and I, we didn't have time to talk to you about that, but we're so impressed by how you did that event in such short notice.
Well, I think it was because after the foundation, a lot of things were cleared and broken down, and I was so happy about myself and did not have any barriers anymore that I felt like I was ready to take on the world. So I guess I manifested or I actualized what I was thinking to bring myself out, and to do that would be that kind of workshop. And the potency of the energy during the foundation was so strong that I guess I was able to put it into action right then and there, like 24 hours after the processing of 7 days. I can just do some things. I mean, I got to do that thing in a snap. And that's how I can describe how the foundation shook my reality. It like was magic or is magic now, that it quickens or expedites everything that you feel you want to become, you want to happen, you want to do. So quick.
Because for those of you who are organizers, because I events, usually for you to be able to organize an event, it will take at least minimum 3 weeks to plan and organize an event. And this is like for like probably less $50 event. But Juana did like a $300 event per attendee. And like she was able to do that in 24 hours. And that was a full class. Right? Ang galing niya.
Yes,
But
yes.
concretely, you talk about breaking down barriers. What barriers were broken down? What foundations of reality were shattered by the experience? Kasi sa'yo, kita mo agad yung result right after.
Yeah. Well, number one was doubt. Actually, when I took Access Bars, my first class with you, I could describe it as changes were coming in increments, slowly, trickles, drops. With foundation, like changes came ora mismo, then and there. And your question was, how did it change me? Sorry.
Yeah, because
What
you
happened?
know the things that we're talking about, because we were together for 7 days and you were saying things to us.
Yeah.
But what I notice is, like, I'm seeing those things in reality now. Like, we're talking about love life. Less than the 9 months.
Yeah.
Love. Telling me about traveling for classes.
Yes,
A few
yes.
months and going to Cebu. Like,
I went to
the
Cebu.
things that we're just talking about just became real for you.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of lagging because I'm not really. they were too many all at the same time that you have to make me stop and think, which is which for me to talk about to you now. That there was a lot, a whole lot that I couldn't count it with 10 of my fingers. But one significant thing I could remember was being me, what I can do and present out to the world, and then my love life. Like for 5 years it was like full of doubt and being extra cautious from a past that you tried to leave behind. But then after the foundation, it was like there was totally no resonance at all with who I was before in different aspects, be it in business, be it in love. That 1 month or less than 2 months I found love, and I'm with him now. And then I got to travel. It wasn't even after 6 months to do my thing, energy work. And then I got promoted. That was like 1 month too. So it's like all the things fell down with a bang, which was more than 10 things, maybe five major ones, all within less than 2 months from the foundation.
Yeah, and it's
So
so nice watching you. It's because these are the things that we were talking about during class.
yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, this is what Juana was telling me about. And then it happened. And one thing that I notice is it's completely out of pattern. Because we know, we talk
Yeah.
about pattern, right? And your choices are different from your previous patterns. Like, it's a complete pattern interrupt, really, which is so exciting.
Yeah, I remember that when we talked about about our past, what we were going through, and we were on process, the foundation classes, day 1, day 2, day 3. It was so quick, and that's what's amazing with the foundation. It doesn't follow a structure that you can't even explain in words how things happen. So talagang everything is energetic that would fall into your lap, that you don't even need words to explain it. You just have to know and feel it in your heart. And you're gonna really start feeling it during the classes with you, Karen, with Jack, everybody. We were going through it, and that was a special bond. But if we would look back, it didn't, we never expected. I did not expect for things to happen this way. I did not expect to see myself where I'm at this quick after that. So yeah, the foundation changes you, or makes you come out of the old you, loud and proud, unapologetic about you.
Yeah, you're unapologetically. Jack, you mentioned something. You want to read it out loud because I can't see it. But
Jack.
Jack is agreeing. He's just listening in and he's agreeing.
Yeah, we were talking about how we were scammed with money, and how we
Oh,
held tight to money after. Yeah, and now I realize that the things you hold on to so dearly may be a barrier, and maybe the things that bring you the things that you don't want to happen to you. You get me? It may seem positive, you give significance to something so much, but then you would realize after the foundation, because you gave too much significance to it, you also attracted the opposite of it. And what foundation did to me was it put me in that neutral space, that perspective, or point of view of not having a point of view, so that you just float and glide wherever wherever the universe allows you. And for me, since foundation, it was always on the positive aspects, a little bit of here and there, because we're all only human, a little bit of challenges. But I have not experienced anything major like the scamming of Jack and I anymore. Yeah, I guess that's what foundation erased or cleared out of me: deep seated imprints of fears that you don't even know you have.
hmm. I feel now when you said clear, like it's like a major thing. Because a lot of us function from, like we said, past, previous programming, previous realities. And for a lot of us, because I met with some of the people who joined foundation, like Mommy Nancy was talking to Charm also, and then Jack. What we're seeing is like a lot of us really just zoomed up. Like with Jack, his business is times five. With Mommy Nancy, he's doing something unlimited also. We're just like in a different space, and we're
Reality.
not functioning
Yeah.
from yeah, we're not functioning from the previous limitations that we have. Like right now, okay, passive wealth is possible, or doing another foundation even before even before the year ends is possible. Like yeah, not like you said, the POVs of other people, they don't really matter. What's true for
Mm-hmm.
you, that's what matters for you. Yeah. But
Yes.
what's your favorite? Sorry, one, I cannot read because I'm using contacts. But if you wanted to respond to what Jack is saying, please feel free to respond.
With Jack, how did you maintain the consistency? It was not letting go of who I know I am, what I love to do. So I did not have to be swayed. I mean, your reality was broken down. Karen's was, but it is obviously different from mine. So not just because yours was great and grand, I would want the same thing of yours. I remembered to keep my anchor to my own self, who I am, my own power. So that's what I think amplified me to where I was going, my own path. And consistency, I think being inconsistent is part of change. There wouldn't be change if things were consistent. So um I wouldn't want to really always maintain being consistent. I would rather be inconsistent sometimes because that's when change happens and then opens you up to greater and grander things. And if before, as you all know, I was an acupuncturist doing my thing. Then I had little dreams of having more clients. I was an energy worker, having more clients, like being stable financially. But within less than a year after the foundation, it was not just money, the influx of money or patients. It was more of exposure. Like with acupuncture, I was able to be a host or master of ceremony for the Philippine Acupuncture Association. It's like from your little dream, you would be surprised that it's just gonna blow up like a bomb, that you're gonna be taking on something in a national level when you were just simply wanting a little bit more, but it's like dropping you so much more, not even the word more can define.
Yeah. But did you notice also you're coming from a different space right after foundation? Like
Yeah, found.
well,
Mhm.
even your post, for example, as simple as a post, is different compared to before.
Yeah, after the foundation I started dancing. Dancing for no reason. It's not dancing in the club when you had a few drinks like before. It was like you just had this enthusiasm with life, all over again, excited. So with regards to my posts, it was always now on the neutral. It was now being respectful of everybody's journey. That when I post, it means I acknowledge, I bow to what you're going through, and this is what I'm going through. If it's so nice to share, I then post it because I'm happy. I don't stop myself from doing things just because I would feel that other people might be affected, because you wouldn't know. Maybe they would be inspired. If they get affected, then maybe it would be something to trigger them change. So with foundation, you carry those I don't know, sparkles of access consciousness energies that you affect another person into a lighter space. So yeah, I post
I
differently now because I see
yeah,
things differently.
yeah, yeah. And how can people connect to you? Do you have any upcoming classes? Because I know a lot of things have been going on in your world.
Yeah, people can connect to me via Facebook or you. So we do classes now. We do access bars and facelift classes, and I'd like to acknowledge you and Jack for that. That, oh my God, na-feature yung facelift and dalawang friends ko sa Enquirer. So that's one of the things that I was talking about after foundation. A little dream can be life or world changing, not just for you but for the whole Filipino population. And it being in a newspaper like that is something big. So they can contact me, Facebook, Juana Marie Umali. I also have WhatsApp and Viber, 0916-252-0822. So I take in clients and patients. And now, my sessions is a combination of everything that I've learned, because that's how I think I am. It's like when I execute something, everything that I've picked up aside from access consciousness energies, I blend it in, and then we figure out how. And then I could tell you, you should take the foundation, you should take access bars, you should take facelift, because the resonance of each of the classes that I have also has the right timing for each person. If you are ready, then you are ready. You have to be open to change, so that the end of the day, no regrets. But yeah, again, going back to the foundation, it's, even if you would feel that you you spent a lot, for me it's still no regrets. And I'm not sure with all of our classmates, Karen, no, but well, looking at what happened to them after, I would also say it's no regrets for everyone too. Carl,
Because it's
Carl is now with
you
a
are,
family, right? It's like,
yeah, totoo. Pero now kasi, just so you know, the foundation is like you have to invest 5 figures to be in the foundation. I'd like to ask Juana, how fast did you like, because it is an investment on yourself. How fast did you recover it? And when you say no regrets, does it mean, what do you mean exactly? Because a lot of people, to
if
be
you are
honest,
ready for change.
are limited by it.
Sorry, you were cutting off, Karen. You were
Sorry.
saying.
Because that's also a consideration that it's 5 figures. You really have to invest in yourself, diba? Parang it's not an easy choice to make doing the foundation.
Yes.
For pointing that
Yeah.
out.
And it wasn't easy for me too. I believe 4 months before we were supposed to hold that first foundation class, and I did not have those figures with me. But then I was open to it. So I think having an open mind and heart, you are energetically opening yourself up to whatever resources there would be for you to be able to attend the class. You just have to keep that momentum of will, power, and determination. And yeah, maybe that space of being in that side that you're going to get what you want. So, when you told me that the classes foundation was moved 4 months later, I was like, whew, gave me more time. Although it seemed impossible to get six figures in a few months, like 3 months, no, yun, Karen, I was able to make it
Yeah.
possible. So you see, it wasn't even the foundation class yet. It was just access bars classes. So within 3 months, November, December, January, less than 3 months, I was able to make the the figures that we needed, more than 100,000. And then after I invested on that, my life started to change. I couldn't say I got 1 million after, but I got things that money can't buy after. And that's what I wanted. So if you want money, then who knows? Maybe you would get 5 million after. Because I wanted love, I wanted purpose, I wanted passion, I wanted influence, I want at work, I wanted a great and grand life that money can't buy. And I believe I have them all now. And it's been less than a year.
Wow, I'm having goosebumps when you say have them all now. Because I know, because I remember our talks day one and how we're all struggling, and to hear you, I have it all. Oh my god! gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, really. Because I know that. I see that
Yeah.
in your post. I see the energy. It's different period. Like, oh my gosh, Juana. So happy for you.
And
I, by the way,
and
we're
it
all
Mhm.
for all of you. Yes, yes, Juana, you're saying.
I know the it was lagging. Go ahead, Karen.
Sorry, sorry. What I was cutting you off. What were you saying?
I have no internet.
And sorry, it's
And I
lagging.
forgot
What
now.
were
So
you?
my son is
Okay,
here.
so Luana
Yeah,
and
well, I was saying, so let me go first na lang na I was more of the women empowerment type before. So after the foundation, I always thought that I'd like shoot up, taking my power back, being an influence to women, to take their own powers back, that solo flight thing. But then deep within my heart, you also long for love, and then I had it both. So when you see my posts, I was able to appreciate the other side of things where you can reach that kind of high level even when you're in a relationship. It's that shift in perspective. So you get the best of both worlds.
wow, best of both worlds. So if it's something that you also ask for, Juana and I are co-hosting Daniel. You can ask her about the foundation because she's gone through that. So if you're a student of Juana, if you would like to know more, go ask her about the foundation. But we're bringing someone from New York to the Philippines for another foundation, and you can, hopefully can join this time. It's going to be November 25, 26, 27, and 28. Again, it's going to be 3.5 days. That can change
Yeah.
your world if you're ready for it and
It
if you ask
will.
for it, right? But that's the thing, also, when you
Don't
invest
say
in
change.
yourself, that's it. Eh. That's your like, it's you telling the world that I want something else. I'd like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not can actually,
I
Karen, 'di ba? It will eh. And even if you were forced to do it, it will change you in some way, shape, or form. So with Daniel, um, he would be attracting or resonating with any of your energies now. I believe he was sent to Manila for a purpose of changing the vibration of things. So we resonate with these facilitators because they were meant to influence you, to share these trickles of energies that I'm talking about, that you will start feeling when you take the classes, specifically foundation, and then you meet someone like us, me or Karen, who've taken the foundation. It's a different space. Yes, you are human, but then when these energies of magic, I call it, activate, there's no denying that you're in that light, better, magical things that you could only see in a dream. That's my perspective. So I hope you would try this with Daniel. Every every penny ano ba, centavo or peso, every peso
Best
is
of
worth it. Yeah, and in my case, I had an ongoing loan back then, but I risked doing the foundation, not really knowing yet that what the foundation could bring me, rather than paying this debt before I had off. And I never regret a second of it, because if I had chosen to just pay that debt off, I would be the same person, functioning the same way, not having greater and grander things happen, an adventure every day. But now, because I took that risk, it was worth more. I was able to pay for the debt, and I had so much more. So it's worth it. If ever you're having second thoughts coming from a single mom before, because I'm not single na before, that money, it could be for your kids, right? But it would change even the lives of your kids. I promise you.
thank you so much, Juana. And like you said, you can have it all. That's what I got from this
you
conversation.
you can,
You can
and
have it.
more, so much more than all.
Oo nga. Thank you so much for this time and for being very generous with your stories. I'll see you soon. And thank you everyone for watching. Please get in touch with Juana, with me, if you'd like to learn more about the foundation, or if you'd like to join the foundation with Daniel this November. Or Jack. You can also get in touch with Jack. Okay? Bye for now, everyone.
Yes, love
Thank
you,
you so
Karen.
much.
Everybody, bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.